Okay, go.
2 a.m.
Hello and welcome to the first 2 a.m. podcast.
2 a.m. Missed it.
Yeah, come on. Hello Max, how are you?
I'm very good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Where should I put the phone?
I reckon
I'll put it there.
that seems alright.
Cool.
Oof.
We're doing another one
Back at it again.
because I'm going away, travelling, and Max is gonna miss me too much, so he needs to listen to them.
That's really rude. I think you missed me more. But
He's
okay.
pretty much like, if you sing Gavin and Stacey,
No.
he's like, you know James Corden and Gavin and Stacey?
I know of James Corden.
I'm not saying you know him like he's your mate. I'm saying like you know
I haven't
who
seen the show.
James
I haven't
Corden
seen
is.
the show Gavin and Stacey, I'm afraid.
But you know who James Corden is?
Yes.
The fat one who's like funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not that funny anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he's mean to waiters now, right?
Yes, I heard about that actually. Yeah, fully.
He's like showered them or something. Yeah, James Corden, pretty much, he's the main character's like best mate.
Awesome.
And his best mate gets married and goes on like a honeymoon.
Oh, cute.
And when he comes back, he didn't like answer his call or something when he was on his honeymoon.
Yeah.
So James Corden's like in a big strop and he's all like, no, you ignored me. I thought we were friends and gets in a big like strop about it. And then he goes, I'm sorry, mate. And he like gives him some food or something.
Is that what you're going to shut me up? May I have a chocolate bar?
Yeah,
Cool, man.
you are a bit like him. You like food as well. Like really,
I
you
ain't
eat
fat,
a lot.
though.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'll give you a little pizza. And then, yeah, James Corden goes, oh, I missed you, Gav, and like gives him a big hug. And
Can I have a snack from every single country you go to?
that's free snacks.
Yeah.
That's pushing the boat out a little bit.
Like one Australian.
And Indonesia, you want me to get a snack in Indonesia?
Yes!
Carry it around. We leave Indonesia after a month. You want me to carry around an Indonesian snack for 5 months?
No, we can buy it on the last day before you leave. Just like take it with you.
Yeah, I'll buy it on the last day of Indonesia.
Yeah.
I'm still travelling for 5 months after that.
Yeah, man. Just like putting like a safe for me, you know?
A safe?
Or like
You want me to bring a safe purely for this one Indonesian snack?
maybe like a letter. You know what I mean? It's like have like a letter of like snacks.
A letter of snacks?
Like you know, like a mail like letter. Just like maybe like a packet of like, of snacks. Maybe like a packet of Indonesian crisps. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but you can figure it out.
Okay, if they have famous Indonesian crisps that I go there and all the locals are like, these fucking crisps are what we're known for, they're amazing, I'll get you some Indonesian crisps.
Thank you.
Other than that, I'm not getting you anything though.
Have you heard of is it squares? Shapes.
I know what shapes are.
Keep up your shapes.
What?
Shapes. The Australian snack.
Oh no, I was literally thinking of like a square or like a shape.
And also they got like pizza flavour, prawn cocktail flavour.
I don't know what they are. Don't tell me about the flavours. I need
like-
to know what they are.
I'm not sure what they are, but I heard about them. They're quite famous in
You
Australia.
don't know what they are.
No, but they're like iconic. So
But
it's
they're
alright.
pizza and prawn cocktail flavours.
No, it's like Oreos. They have like different flavours, or like crisps. They have different flavours. Like that kind of vibe.
Right, so they could be Oreos.
It could be.
They could pizza flavoured Oreos.
No, but they're not Oreos. They're called square shapes.
Shapes. They're just crisps.
I don't know. Well, we'll figure out.
Prawn cocktail is a crisp flavour, and I'm assuming they just made like a pizza flavoured crisp. I feel like that.
Possibly.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
I can sort that. What
I
about
appreciate
some like Vegemite?
Is that just like shit Marmite? Or is it
It's
different?
just like different Marmite. It's like a bit more thick, bit less viscous than Marmite. It's more of like a butter consistency, whereas Marmite's more honey.
Does it taste like Marmite?
A bit.
So it's just
pretty similar.
shit Marmite.
It's not. It's really nice. I prefer it to Marmite.
Have you had Vegemite
It's
recently?
cheaper as well. Yeah,
Is it?
They have it in the staff room at Tesco,
Lovely.
and we get it at home sometimes, and it is cheaper as well. Quite a bit cheaper than Marmite.
Well, I don't like either, so it's alright.
You haven't had it. You've got to try it.
Alright,
you can't say you don't like it.
If you buy it for me, I'll try it. I'll try the whole pot.
You'll try the whole... No, you said that now. If I buy you a pot of Vegemite, you've got to just, with a spoon, get in there.
I'll eat it all. If you personally buy me,
All of it.
yeah. It's like a small pot, like a regular sized pot, right?
To be fair, Vegemite pots are like smaller than a Marmite pot.
Oh, okay.
They're like a little bit smaller.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll eat it all.
There's no way you're going to do this.
Well,
next time we do one of these,
Yeah.
I'll actually bring one.
Oh yeah.
And we'll have like a minute where it's just
No,
you
but
eating Vegemite.
But it has to be from Australia, bro.
Why has it got to be from Australia? Why
That's-
can't it just be from here?
No, that's the point. 'Cause I want to try different cuisines.
Different cuisine.
I don't care about the Tesco own brand Vegemite. I want authentic
It
Australian
is
Vegemite.
it's not own brand. The brand is Vegemite.
So it's not like so it's just called Vegemite. It's not like an actual company, or is it a company?
Yeah, like Marmite
Yeah.
isn't like
Ketchup.
yeah, it's not like ketchup.
Yeah.
Marmite's like Heinz
Mhm.
and ketchup. You know what I mean? It's like the sauce and its own like brand.
Okay.
And then Vegemite's the same.
If you buy me Vegemite and crackers, I'll eat it all. Next pod.
Vegemite on crackers.
Is that not what you use it with?
Like toast usually.
Oh really? Okay.
We'll do crackers. I can't bring toast.
Yeah, we can do crackers.
Bring a toaster. Yeah, okay.
That's alright. We'll do that.
Let's do a whole one with crackers. It's gonna be so dry.
I've committed to it, haven't I? It's on the pod.
Whatever we say on the pod, we have to do now.
Well, if you say you do it, then it's on paper. It's on record.
It's not on paper.
It's on record.
Okay. This is brilliant. This is amazing. I've not even had to do any. It's not like if you do this or something. It's not like a bet. You're just gonna do it.
I just thought it's for, I said it online. Said it on the pod.
Brilliant. Yeah,
That's it.
I'm here for it. Yeah,
Said-
yeah.
said my
I love
sides.
that. Right. It's happening.
Lovely.
Okay. Well, what have we been up to recently? We should talk about what we've been up
Be
to.
great. We went to a festival in Derbyshire recently. Pretty cool.
We did. What was it called?
It's called Why Not?
Why not?
Why Not, baby?
Yeah, it was really good. Top bits, best bands.
Oh, Kate Nash on your shoulders was fucking mental.
Kate Nash, On My Shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was wicked. To be fair, that was really cool.
sick.
That was really
I
cool.
thought Seagulls were brilliant as well.
Seagulls were really good. Bilk, I thought was underrated.
No. I didn't know Bilk. I knew of Bilk, right?
Yeah,
And then when the mosh pit started happening,
they were mad. The moshes went off, and I've just been like properly going in the mosh, like singing the songs, like jumping about.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, you've just landed next to me.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, because you crowd surfed.
Yeah,
like,
man,
the
that
length
was
of the mosh
awesome.
bit you were like down the back, and then you
Yeah.
just landed next to me, and I'm like, what the hell? And then you dropped your phone, and that
Multiple
guy had
times,
to
probably.
pick up and give you your
Yeah.
phone, and then I looked down, and your glasses were down there as well.
Were they broken at that point, or was it?
Yeah, they were broken. Yeah, they were missing a thing, and then we couldn't find it after.
That's funny.
It's good though. I got a picture with the lead singer.
Yeah, it was sick.
It was really cool.
I think I asked Tom, like, Tom, mate, can you hoist me up, right? He's like, mate, I don't know how to do that. He's like,
I don't know how to hoist you.
And he said, he's like panicked, he's never done it before.
Stressed out.
Right.
His worst nightmares coming true. God, Max has asked me to hoist him up. What do I do?
But he hoisted me up, right? He's like, alright, just like this, yeah? I was like, woo! And I'm crowd surfing, I do a little spin,
No one
yeah.
can see what you're doing, by the way. It's
Oh.
a podcast. And
I forgot how that
he's
works, innit?
properly doing like hand motions.
And then I just landed next to you, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Good stuff, good
No,
stuff.
it was a properly good festival. You were a bit silly a couple of times.
Multiple times, probably.
Yeah, a couple. Just a couple.
Just a couple of times.
My favourite was the way up, though. That was brilliant.
Oh, I forgot, man.
You didn't have your glasses on you because you left them in my car.
Mm-hmm.
And we're driving along, and are they warehouses? I think they're
Yeah, I would say like
warehouses.
warehouses, yeah.
So the warehouses in Milton Keynes are like fade white into blue, right? There's like
Yes,
a gradient.
It's blue into white going from top to
Blue
bottom.
into white, top to bottom. It's like a gradient. You got to look it up if warehouses in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
And Max didn't have his glasses on, and I said to Tom, "Oh, that's quite cool. They've done it so it blends into the
Into the scenery, right?
into the sky. Yeah, so it
Yeah,
doesn't take all these
yeah.
big warehouses don't take away too much from everything." And we've driven along for a couple more minutes, and Max has jumped up from the back and gone, "What the fuck happened to the sky?"
No, but I thought the sky was glitching out. I thought I've had a glitch in the system. I'm like, oi, can you see it? Can you see it? It's like not perfectly gradienting itself, you know? It's got all funny.
Mate, you were going, "What is going on? What is going on? Are we by the sea? No, we can't be by the sea."
Because we were by the sea.
Mate, I was just creasing when you were freaking out.
But no one explained for like 2 whole minutes. I just kept on shouting, and I was like, "Did anyone see this? Am I the only one seeing this shit?" And no one answered.
Because they were just laughing at you because you're mental. So funny.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. It was the first of one of many Max moments that weekend.
Yeah.
Somehow
It's a good
didn't
weekend,
lose anything though.
No.
Kept the phone.
Eventually, yeah. Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, lost a couple times.
Yeah, it was
but,
alright, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Brilliant
did better
time.
than I thought you would. Well done. Well,
I
congratulations.
appreciate it. I'll give
No, it was wicked though. It was
What was
really
it?
good. What else happened that was a bit mental at the festival? Quite a lot. Silent disco went off.
I was going to say, we started a mosh pit in the silent disco.
Yeah, we did.
That was
we
really
didn't
cool.
start it. Some other guy like dragged me over.
Oh, was it?
And then I helped him do one, and after
Yeah.
that he kept staring at me from across the thing and like calling me over. I was like, I'm alright, mate. I'm
Was it
hanging
the
out.
bald guy?
No,
Oh, do you remember like the strong, like big bald guy?
the old man.
Yeah,
Was he
yeah.
strong?
Oh, he looked big to me. Bigger than me.
Not difficult.
But he was a big lad, you know.
Was he strong?
I think he looked pretty strong.
Fair enough. I didn't pick up on that.
No.
Fact. Apparently he was like 50.
Yeah.
He kept going to me, I'm 50. I was like, no, you're young at heart though, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, he was loving it. He got
Good.
a picture with us. Like, we were
He's
celebrities or something. It
Brilliant,
was
man.
awesome. There were some characters in that silent disco. Very funny people.
Mm.
No, it was good though.
Who was that guy who stirred you up?
Guy,
Girl.
girl, that was the weirdest
She gave
thing
me like
ever.
the eyes, right? But
Mate, that is the weirdest way I've ever been like flirted with, ever. I'm just like dancing in a big group with you lot and some like other people, and all of a sudden I've turned around and it was like something out of The Shining. Some like girl just staring up at me with these like huge eyes. You lot said my eyes just like slowly got bigger and bigger.
So I was right next to Tom, right, like opposite you, and she was maybe like 5'2" girl, right? She's looking up because obviously you're a bit taller, you know.
Yeah.
And then she just doesn't look. She doesn't make any reaction. She's like, she has no.
It was freaky. We was like, how do I describe it? It's like Smeagol's face. Not like disgusting. She wasn't like gross or something. No, she wasn't like no, but it was like, you know when Smeagol, like, the guy I'm on about, the guy that's like, my precious.
Oh yeah, I know it.
He's got a really big like eyes,
Yeah.
and it was so weird, just staring up at me with these massive eyes, and I sort of just like freaked out.
But she's like a little circle around you. She like was in front of you, but when behind you, right, she's like still looking. Oh, is she looking at me? I don't know.
I didn't see that.
No, because she was behind you at this point,
Really?
and you was looking at me, right? I was like, the fuck's you seen this shit? But you didn't say anything, obviously.
I was freaking out.
No, but she was.
I thought it was so weird.
She was behind you for sort of like 5 seconds after, like, well,
That's horrible.
When you thought she was gone, she was there for at least 5 seconds, right? And then eventually she walked away, found some other group, right?
That's so creepy.
Yeah, man.
That's mad. It was like a horror film. I was like, you need to work on your game because that is not how you.
Bro, your eyes expanded like some like funny that's meme or something shit like that.
Yeah, I was losing it. I was not happy at all. I thought I was. I don't know.
I thought you'd be very happy, Hassan. Lovely girl, chatting to you.
No,
No, I'm not chatting to you.
No, staring at me.
The eyes.
I thought she was like gonna curse me or something. It was horrible.
Fucking witch.
Yeah, mental. So that was strange. And later as well, as a silent disco, when I'm dancing group, turn around, look over, staring at me.
Same girl.
Yeah, so I just sort of like stare at her back because I don't know what to do.
Did you not give her like a little nod, like, hello?
I think I did. I probably.
Yeah.
I look back, and she goes like smile, and does like the fingers on her face.
Was
to be
it in
like,
the song, though?
Smile. No, it was nothing to do with the song.
Oh, I thought you meant
She-
in part of like the lyrics, she was like doing the actions.
No, she was just going, smile. You know when girls are like, oh, this creepy old man told me to smile. I can smile when I want to. It was like she was doing that to me. I was like, what's
very
going
objectified,
on?
Hassan, so happy.
Yeah, it was weird, strange. But no, it was lovely. Enjoyed the festival.
He was
very
really
much.
fucking good. Yeah, really enjoyed it, man.
Do you want to
Mm-hmm.
do the do our stuff?
Yes. We've got a little list of topics that we can potentially talk about.
We pretty much used a random generator,
Mhm.
as we did before,
Lovely.
to bring up random stuff. We did it before this time because we didn't want to do it mid thing like we
Mm-hmm.
did before. But it's all random. Haven't talked about it at all. Just wrote it down,
Brilliant.
and it's all a bit weird. And we're just going to talk about it.
Can we talk about the Swedes before before I get pissed
We
off
can
at
talk
you.
about Swedes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're on about when you mean Swedes.
So Swedes. So I was thinking about this today as well.
Yes, tell me.
I was on the checkouts today,
Lovely.
and a turnip came through, and I scanned it, and it came up Swede. I went, Swedes and turnips are the same thing. Did you know that? Swedes and turnips?
No, we're not.
Well, this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
So then I've gone, God, while I'm serving this customer, you
Yeah.
probably see it on my hand, so it's rubbed off where I was in the pool.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's a pen like behind me.
Yeah.
I've got the pen and I've wrote down Swede equals turnip, question mark. And then I've carried on like doing them. And I've like done a couple more customers. And then when it's gone quiet, I've whipped out my phone and I've looked up, are turnips and Swedes the same thing? And what do you think the difference is?
Swedes are potatoes.
What?
Swedes? No, I must off the money.
Swedes are potatoes?
We're not.
You've had a Swede? Like in like a roast dinner or like a
Like the orange-
Christmas dinner?
yeah,
Like mashed up orange usually, yeah.
Yeah, a potato.
It's not a potato.
Yeah, it
I mean like a
is.
sweet potato.
What's the orange potato?
A sweet potato.
What's a sweet?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what is a sweet actually?
Well, I want to delve into more of what you thought a Swede was first.
Is a Swede not a sweet potato?
Well, you thought they were just the same name.
Are they
for, like,
not?
a sweet
Yeah,
potato.
isn't it the same thing?
Do you know what a turnip is?
Yeah, like they can be like white or different.
They're
colour,
like purple, green, and they're like white.
Yeah. White or purple.
Yeah. You thought it was a potato.
I got confused. Carry on.
You've had a turnip as well.
Yeah, of course. I know what turnip is.
Have you eaten a turnip?
Yes.
How did you eat the turnip? Like, how was it?
Wait,
served?
what's the difference between a radish and turnip? Now I'm really confused.
A radish and a turnip are vastly different. A radish is like a little red thing.
Oh, like in salads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. It's
The
fine.
little, like, red,
Yeah.
like,
I know
bowl.
the difference. Right. Yeah, I've had turnips.
When have you had a turnip? How have you had the turnip?
Loads of times, like in soup.
Yeah.
We got a Chinese dish called lobak. It's like turnip cake.
Nice. Is it literally a cake made out of like carrot cake?
It's
So
like
turnip.
you chop turnips, right, and you fry it, and you turn it into like a little square. And you,
Oh,
you fry
it's
and
not
you-
like cake though.
No.
It's not like a carrot cake.
Nah, it's
like,
it's a savoury dish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So don't you call me silly because you thought it was a bloody potato.
Yeah, cool. Carry on.
It's not a
yeah.
potato. A turnip, I googled it, is a tougher version of a turnip. And it's called a Swede. Guess why?
Because it's a sweeter version.
Because it's from Sweden.
That's so cool.
So lazy, they've just gone...
That's real sick, isn't
Oh, this is a bit like a turnip,
it? Yeah.
but it's from Sweden, so we're going to call it a Swede. It's just like a bigger, tougher version of a turnip, pretty much.
But what? It's orange, right? You said. Yeah.
No, it's not orange. It looks like a turnip.
But what colour is it?
Like a turnip colour. It's like purple and then there's like a little bit green and then
A
like
Swede?
a white. Yeah. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Google it. Google
I
it.
thought Swedes are orange, aren't they? Are they not? Like
When they're like mashed up and served,
yeah. Are they not naturally orange then?
maybe when they like cook, they turn orange.
Right.
When it's like mashed up and served with like a roast dinner or like Christmas dinner and stuff, that's when I usually have sweet.
Yeah.
That would be like, yeah. But usually, no, it's not. That's you wrote sweet. It's EDE.
Oh, okay.
It's usually like a turnip. See, it's just a turnip.
Oh yeah.
It's just a turnip.
Wait.
That's what I mean.
Now I'm really confused.
Why are you more confused now? That's what I was telling you.
So what's a turnip?
It's an English, smaller, less tough Swede.
Is this a turnip?
Smaller, purple. Yeah, there you go. Swedes versus turnip. There you go. Look,
Right.
they're pretty much the same though.
So I'm gonna show you this.
What are you showing me? You know, people can't.
Alright, if you describe
Future
one,
us / anyone else
if
can't.
you describe one, showing.
Lawback.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no.
it's like fried.
No,
Swede.
hold on. Turnip cake.
Okay, what is it?
Is this? That's what I've had turnip in.
Oh, fair enough. It's just like sliced up bits of turnip fried.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Sounds quite nice. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
it's lovely. So what's a radish? I'm really confused.
No, wait. Well, guess what? You described a radish earlier?
But this is apparently a radish. So this is what I've been thinking of turnip is the whole time. But apparently this is called a
What?
daikon radish.
Daikon, D-A-I-K, daikon radish.
So anyone who's listening, this is a long white turnip, I guess.
It looks like a parsnip, but like it gets green towards the top.
Yeah.
But
So-
not like the green, like it actually starts fading from white to green.
So by the way, this is as big as my forearm, roughly, and probably thicker than my forearm, I want to say.
Yeah, I guess maybe about the same.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, this is what daikon radish is. This is why.
But
This
you
is
know what? Like a real radish, not like that's not a real. You know what I mean? A radish is.
Yeah, like the small ones and like.
The little red one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that.
See? So, you were laughing at me going, what do you want to talk about Swedes for? That's why I wanted to talk about Swedes.
Oh.
Every day's a learning day. You just learned a lot there.
I got more confused when I learned stuff, but
you had about 4 vegetables the wrong way round.
Yeah.
And you chucked a potato in there for good measure.
I did.
And I've just sorted it for you.
Smashed it, thank you,
You're
man.
welcome.
I appreciate
Don't you
that.
worry. That was, it was an experience.
I learned a lot, man.
So, yeah.
Alright. If we try moving on to a different topic, see what we've got.
Let's do it.
Bish bash bosh. I've got one.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about weed killer personally.
Well, okay.
So this is my subject, obviously, right? I want to go 2 routes. Either go weed killer, or is weed killer.
Well, there's 3 routes there, I think.
Oh yeah, tell me.
I've just divided it into
Wait,
3
tell me.
routes.
I've only got
So
2.
you've got weed killer.
Yeah.
What do you think of weed killer to be? Then you've got weed killer,
Oh.
and then
shit.
you've got weed killer.
I only went to the first and third one.
So
I didn't
then
think of the middle
you've
one.
got weed killer.
Yeah.
You've got is weed
Killer.
awesome?
Fuck yeah,
is
man.
weed sick or is weed gonna kill us all?
Yeah. Talk to me about that. Tell me about any of those.
Do you have something to say about the original weed killer? Because if you, no offense, had something to say about just normal weed killer, I would be so intrigued to hear your stance on it.
I don't, I'm afraid.
You don't?
Not on weed killer itself.
Fair enough.
Do you have anything about weed killer?
Yeah, loads of stuff.
Tell me.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
also good.
Mhm.
Because it can like kill other stuff than just like the weeds, right? It can kill like insects and like biodiversity and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I don't know if this is weed killer or not. It might be fertilizer. I think it might be fertilizer.
No, you want fertilizer.
No, I know you want fertilizer. You want weed killer as well sometimes.
Oh, do you? No, fertilizers make plant grow.
I know what they are. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But like, you want both sometimes. I'm not saying you don't not want one.
Possibly.
But fertilizer, maybe
Yeah.
it's. I'm going to talk about it anyway.
Mhm.
You know, like acid rain comes from fertilizer and that.
No.
You didn't. It's sick. Or maybe I think it's acid rain.
Are you off
I
the
think it's
story?
fertilizer. No. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Sure. Biology. Come on.
Go on.
By the time you hear this, you'll probably find out you failed because it's like a week till results. But if you did fail, don't worry, mate. It's all right.
If
Move on.
you passed, smash in.
Oh yeah, if you pass, fucking. Well,
You didn't fucking think about that one, did
yeah, but if we want to, it's like predicted it. So at least you can say like, oh, I knew I was gonna, and it doesn't matter.
you?
Anyway, yeah. So it's like fertilizer, and then when it rains a lot, it causes it to like run off into like it's not acid rain.
No.
It doesn't do acid rain.
Can you describe
I know
what
it does anyway though. So
Tell me.
fertilizer runs off into like ponds nearby because the water pushes it through the soil into like a pond.
Cool.
Then this fertilizer makes like the algae and crap, like all the underwater plants, fucking grow.
Okay.
Like grow. So much
Right.
that it makes like a layer of it along the top of the water.
Was it algae?
Algae, like other such sorts
Yeah.
of underwater foliage.
Mhm.
Layer on the pond. Okay.
Mhm.
The then basically the sun can't get through that layer, so all the fish down the bottom can't like breathe or something.
Yeah. No. I understand.
Yeah. Like then they can't like
Because the microplankton die, and because they've got sunlight when they can't eat stuff, right? Something like that. I feel like.
Nah, it's not that.
No.
But pretty much, like, the fish just like start suffocating, and then they like die. So it like kills all the fish in ponds and stuff.
So is fertilizer good or bad?
It's good for plants, bad for fish in nearby ponds.
But what if I have it in my garden?
Do you live near a pond?
I don't think so. No.
Or like a lake or
No,
whatever?
not really.
The sea, I guess. But not really.
No, not really.
I know, mate, it's going to run down the sea. No, I think you'll find them, mate.
Awesome, mate.
Do you have it in your garden?
I don't know, ask my mum.
Cooler. No, you don't.
Call it, we'll ask her later.
What are you growing in your garden?
It's like flowers and... I mean, that's from flowers, man.
Flowers. That's cute.
Yeah, it's lovely, man. It's
Fair
very nice.
enough. What other variations of weed killer did you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about, personally, is weed a killer or killer?
No, but which one do you want to talk?
Can we talk about...
Is weed a killer?
Yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You went...
I don't think it is.
Okay. Why?
Because it's like pretty difficult to overdose on it and that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like, well, you can't really overdose on it. And it's like, I don't know, like, good for you and crap.
Yeah.
In like other ways. It's like, I think it's killer. And the guy in the sauna was talking about this the other day.
Oh, the weed?
Because there's one guy in the sauna who's like, used to sell it and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, went to Cambodia, you know, the hippie guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's always like, it's fucking sick, and it's like, you know what I mean, smoke it every day and I feel great, and it's way, I saw it cure my man's dog's cancer with my own.
My man's dog's cancer?
Yeah, he was like in Cambodia. I made a serum out of it, and it cured like a cancer with whatever. It cured a man's dog's cancer
hard now,
in my own eyes, skin cancer or something. Yeah. Anyway, so he bangs on about how great it is, and then there's this other guy who's like Irish and like really Christian and like Catholic.
Yes, yeah, I know.
It's so funny. These are like they're like caricatures, aren't they? Of like what you imagine. They literally use like the most hippie guy you can be. He was like homeless for years, and, like selling weed and that. And then the other guy is like a really like Catholic, like Irish.
Is he Canadian or Swedish or something?
Irish.
He's Irish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Canadian or Swedish?
No, because like, I swear he was on about like he's got family in Toronto or something.
Maybe, yeah, but he's definitely Irish.
Okay, yeah.
But he was like, I smoked it for years, and he's trying to tell us like this deep thing in the sauna about how he smoked for years and he's stopped now, and because it really messed with his motivation. He couldn't get anywhere, and it was really tough for him, and all of this. And then the guy's just like talking over him, going, "Oh no, it's brilliant."
So what? Oh,
and I felt so bad for this poor Irish guy who's trying to tell us like his story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, and this guy's like, "Oh no, but it's cool, man. Like, just go have a couple of tokes, man. You're good, bro. Don't worry."
Exactly. No, just bum up a spliff. You know what I'm saying? No, it was. Yeah, I felt really bad.
Yeah.
So I don't think it is. However, overused in the wrong circumstances.
Yeah.
It's a bit bad. Bit bad. Don't do that.
Yeah. I only bring it up because also I know people who like became like very dependent on it, right? And it's. I think it's improved them in some ways. But I think it's fucked with them in so many other ways, which like they don't even realise. As in, like dissociation.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, when you're in like a situation, you just don't have any like emotions or like, empathy towards anyone. So if people are like feeling happy in the group, right, you're not necessarily feeling happy. You're just kind of neutral. If people are feeling like really sad, right, then you're not necessarily feeling sad as well. It's kind of there, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a part of the community, I guess. It's like a gateway as well, isn't it?
Would you think so?
I think a lot of people who start smoking weed and then they have to have a dealer to access the weed.
Oh, yeah.
And then that dealer sells other things, and then they start doing other things. Or they just get into the world of drugs where all they talk about is drugs. They hang out with people that only talk about drugs. That's their bonding thing with their friends. They're going, when we're friends, like, me and you talk about basketball, so I don't know, whatever, because similar hobbies and that.
Right.
Their similar hobby is doing drugs.
Oh man, you
and
hit
then
this crazy spliff,
exactly. And then once you're in that circle, you just push each other on, try more and more mental stuff in more and more mental ways, and it's just not good for you or people in general. You know what I mean? So I think that's one of the biggest issues of it, is that, I mean, that's why I think if it was legal, that completely takes away that gateway element of it, because you're not having to buy it illegally from someone who also sells other stuff. You know what I mean?
How would it be just like from the corner store, or would it have to be like prescribed?
I think they already do it prescribed, right?
Oh, do they? One in the UK?
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay. But would it be for recreational use or no?
Yeah, that's what I mean. For recreational, I bet like in because otherwise mainly people get it for recreational. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they do it in like Canada and states in America, don't they? Where you can just like they've got special shops for it.
Right.
You just go in and like you know like a vape shop or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a weed shop. It's like a dispensary, right? You just go in and just I'll have a bit of that. You know what I mean? And they like properly separate it into different. Oh, this will give you a strong high. This will give you a
relaxed one, you know.
Relaxed one. This will make you.
See funny shit.
Think your brain's falling out or something, you know?
Yeah.
Think your nan's your granddad. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah.
Okay, I've got a question. If you had, like, hypothetically, a son or a daughter, would you rather them smoking cigarettes or smoking weed? Or would you not care either way?
I think it depends on the amount of like both.
Let's say they're, like, avidly smoking as much as each other. So maybe, like...
Avidly.
You know what I mean? Like...
It's their passion.
Passion.
So what, we're talking like a joint a day or a fag a day? It's a big difference.
We'll say 20 pack for a week.
Yeah.
And we'll say, like, 5 spliffs a week.
Yeah, probably the 6, right? It's a waste of money, but they can... means they're not necessarily hanging out with shadier people. It takes away that gateway element of it. And it's like... yeah, I feel like 5 spliffs a week's a lot. Yeah. That means you're high 5 days a week. That's mad.
But surely the lung cancers can catch up to you on the cigarette.
What, is this forever they have to do this?
Oh, it's not forever, but
that's what I mean. Because what's that stat? Is like if you quit smoking, if you smoke for like 20 years, and then you quit, I think it's like 5 years later. Or maybe it's another 20 years later. I can't remember.
No, it's
but it's a certain amount of years later, you then have the same amount of chance of getting lung cancer as someone that never smoked.
Oh, really?
It like works back on itself.
Okay.
So yeah, if they just like quit, I'd be chilling with it.
But let's say it's like tough for them to quit, you know what I mean, alright? And they're like...
yeah, but I think it's tough, but anyone can do it.
Okay.
It's tough, but you people do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's mentally, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's easy and you probably feel crap for a couple of weeks and taxing and stuff, but you can definitely do it.
Yeah.
So once you've done it, haven't you? You just don't go back.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? You saying the same?
I think I prefer
Is
that.
it 5 days a week?
I rather them, like, you know, using, like, I guess not drugs, but you know what I mean, like...
And they're having to get it from, like, a deal, like a...
Oh, that's a really good point.
5 days a week, man.
That's a really good point.
That means, like, how long is supposed to get you high for? An hour or 2, right?
Yeah.
That means, say 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
10 hours of the week. Like...
yeah. But I don't know, maybe in my head it's like, they're, like, doing stuff instead of just, like, smoking
doing stuff.
No, but
they're
having
having an experience, you know, making something of themselves.
I don't know.
Good for them.
At least, you know, both bad for you. Well, not necessarily bad, yeah, both kind of bad for you.
Yeah.
But at least one of them's doing something to you, right?
It's not necessarily doing good things. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think you'd feel different.
Possibly. I probably would.
Right, come on, give me one.
Yeah.
Give me another little prompt.
I'll give you...
Oh, do you want to do old people?
I would like to do old people, actually.
Let's do old people. I want to talk about old people.
I've got stuff to say about old people.
Okay. First things first.
Yeah.
I want to say about old people.
Okay.
Have you noticed how they are either like the sweetest, most lovely person ever, or they're just a dickhead? Like, there's no in between with old people.
What's my grandma like?
Your grandma's lovely. Your granddad's even more lovely.
Oh, no,
your granddad is like a cartoon character. Like, you just come in and he's just like, woohoo! Let's party,
so
you know?
funny,
he's
man.
so happy all the time.
So I think he's currently, we'll call him 75 currently. Still quite young, I would say, roughly.
It's your mum's parents, right?
Yeah, mum's parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has very like broken English. But, you know, he'll show his enthusiasm in other ways.
He makes up for it, man.
Exactly.
He makes up for it. He's sprightly.
What was the first thing he said to you, like, when you walked through the door, when you visited recently?
He didn't say anything. He just had his hands, like, up in the air, like, pumping his fists in the air, jumping up and down, going, yeah! Pretty much, like, cheering that we walked through the door. I saw him today, actually.
Did you? Did you say hi to him?
Yeah, they said hi to me. I was doing the trolleys outside.
That's
and they
very
were very
nice.
fast and drove them in a bit. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're lovely. Very lovely.
He always has a saying, right? We used to. He says, if you are sour, you go to the sour.
if you're sour, you go to the shower.
Bees are sour twice.
If you are sour,
you go to the sour. Yeah, he's a funny guy though. I really like him. What do you think about Grandma?
That clearly didn't catch on with you, did it? Oh, pongy boy.
Well, I've had a shower. I've smelling lovely.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to go, oh, I've had a shower today.
Well, I've had a shower
You shouldn't
again.
have to, like, argue that. Your grandma's lovely. She got some funny stories, though. Sometimes I don't know what. She would start a conversation with me, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for the ride, man.
But it would be the same 12 stories every single time, but with slight variations in between.
Yeah. I like the one about, what was it? Was it, like, some kid's bike got stolen at the train station or something? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do actually,
Yeah, see, we all know that one. That's a Max's nan's classic. You know?
I like the one where she talks about she never drunk until she was 42.
I didn't know that one.
No, and then she worked in the Panda Garden because she owned it, which is a restaurant, and she saw all the wine bottles at the top, and she says, "Oh, why do all these white people like it so much? I think I'll try it." So she
Because white people are the only ones that drink, clearly.
That's what she wanted. So she gets the whole bottle down, and she pours herself a glass. Oh, that's quite nice. And she finishes the whole bottle. And then the moral of that story is, don't drink, otherwise you end up doolally like me.
What? She didn't drink till she was 42, but now she's doolally because she drank a bottle of wine one time.
Yes. But wait, here's the kicker though, right? So
doolally.
so she says. So she always mentions how my aunt is a mistake, accident baby.
Why? What yin?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she always says, "Oh, Max, don't drink, otherwise you end up having kids like me." my cousin's though, she literally tells me the story all the time.
That's so funny.
So she contradicts herself within two stories.
Don't drink or you'll accidentally have a child.
Don't drink
You don't
drink
need
tequila.
to worry about that one.
It's not good. Otherwise you end up like me, married too early, having children.
Married too early.
Yeah, I think she got married when she was 18.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That is early. You don't need to worry about that though, man. You're right. I thought she didn't drink till she was 42. Hang on, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the story.
She told two stories and they completely contradict each other instantly.
I think it's the morals that count. She doesn't want people to drink. That's the moral.
Her whole moral is don't drink. Or you end up doolally.
That's why she uses the term doolally.
Quite funny.
Yeah, that's my old people's stories.
She's sweet though, she's sweet.
Oh, she's lovely.
No, yeah, it is so like I was saying, yeah, they're so nice or they're so horrible.
Have you got bad experiences with old people then?
Mate, on the checkout, some old people are just so grumpy.
Oh, really?
So horrible, you know? Like, I've had it where it's been a really sweet old lady come through, and she's taking her time because she's old.
Yeah.
She's taking a little while, and she gets a bit confused by, well, where do I put my card? Does it matter which way I go? Contactless? What does that mean? Oh, back in mind, eh? Oh, I could buy all of this for £1.
Yeah.
Well, I bought an elephant for £1 once, you know what I mean? Like, all the really old and that.
Yeah.
And then, so she's taking a while, and then I'll be like, oh, she was sweet, she was nice. I had a chat with her, bye-bye.
Awesome.
No rush, you know. And then the next guy goes, do you not have, he's like really old as well. And I'm like, you're not much quicker. And he's like, do you not have somebody that should be going around helping people like that? I'm like, what? I was helping her pack up and stuff, and we were just having a chat. He goes, I've bloody taken ages, honestly. I'm like, just chill out, man.
It's not worth it, man.
I guess, to be fair, he is running out of time, though. He's just, you know.
Oh, is that you having a little chat with her? He's in a
No, I
bad
mean run out of time because he's old. I was joking. Yeah, I wasn't saying like he was in a rush.
That was so
I mean,
rude.
I was saying because he was old. But yeah, some old people just horrible. Horrible. But some are so sweet, so.
Okay. When do you consider an old person to be an old person?
70.
At what age? 70.
70.
So my dad's 60.
He's got 10 years till he's old.
So, no,
10 years till he's
you
an
tell
old
me,
person.
man. Because I would have thought it was 65.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it's like 67 or something. Maybe there's like
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person. Some 65-year-olds be looking good. Some 65-year-olds be old and frail. Do you think
Yeah.
you're going to be a nice old person or a mean old person?
I'll be a mean one, straight up mean.
Really?
Because I'll be so like
Done
stuck in
with
the past.
Like done with life.
Yeah. I just wouldn't care about like this new technology was taking over, you know.
How do you know this? You're saying it like you know the future.
No, I will. No, but like these kids with these VR headsets going into the metaverse. I say go out.
That's just stuff that we're doing now.
I know, and I'm telling them go out, go play football, go out, do
so
stuff.
You're already stuck in your ways 'cause with the stuff that's happening now. You're already like, oh, it's going.
Exactly.
We're too much on technology.
Imagine what I'll be like in the future, mate. Like, I'll just be, go on, mate, just go travelling. No, but I can go travelling virtually. Go Tokyo right now.
That's kind of cool, though. That's a good point. That would save a lot of money.
It just wouldn't be the same, though.
No. I can see that.
Yeah.
I think I'd be mean because I'd just be done with life.
Would you?
You know what I mean?
What point do you not give up on life, but like
bloody hell?
No, but like stop pushing. You know what I mean? To like
probably when you retire, right? Then you just like enjoy it. But I'd probably be like my idea of enjoying it was like hanging out with like I don't know family and people and stuff. But other than that, can everyone just bloody leave me alone? Like you know what I mean? Maybe I'd be different though. I don't know. I'd like to be a lovely, nice old person.
Yeah.
But I just think I'm just gonna be like, I've done my time, you know.
Yeah.
If anyone gave me any stick, I'd just be like, bugger off.
Yeah.
Like, really.
Isn't that like afterlife? You just, you know, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, but that's like he was gonna kill himself. I'm not gonna be old and want to kill myself.
No, but as in like you got a superpower, bro. Whatever you say doesn't matter.
Being old is my superpower.
Yeah,
because you'll still have stuff you care about as an old person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you reckon the new technology is gonna be that you're on about? Imagine, like, you're 70, so what? That's like 50 years.
Yeah.
What technology?
I think it's gonna be most things be automated. So just like whatever we do now, which is like not automated, it'll be automated.
Cars.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, in the next like 50 years, I could really believe that 100%.
What about something like an electrician? Is that gonna be where you do, where just like a robot electrician come by?
No, but I think there would be like maybe like a self help thing, like a DIY. You know what I mean?
What it'll be? They'll have simplified it so simple.
Yeah.
But then surely to simplify it that much, there's still going to be technical bits that could go wrong.
No, but as in like, it's so accessible now, you can just YouTube it.
Yeah, you probably could YouTube a lot more stuff. Like probably a lot of things people call like professionals in for. They probably could just YouTube it and go, nah, don't worry, I'll sort it.
Yeah, I reckon things like that, like there'll be like a video or like some sort of thing, right, information.
Yeah. To
be able to sort it out, you know?
Yeah.
I think that would like fizz out a lot of jobs.
I also think it's just going to be so good, right? Like
future.
No, but I mean like technology. That is like, you know now how like phones, they slowly start to die off after a while.
Right.
Surely it's just going to be so good that it's just not like you're not going to need to get your screen fixed or your battery changed or anything because it's just going to be too bloody good. Like the technology's just gonna last. Right? Yeah,
possibly. Yeah.
But then they want to make money off it, so they want it to break. But maybe you'd have to they'd be like, this phone will never break. We'll give it to you. You'll never lose it. It's got like a magnet. It's like a boomerang. You leave it somewhere, it just comes back to you. But like, you have to pay like a monthly subscription for it.
What, for the boomerang?
It's not actually a boomerang.
What? If you don't pay the subscription, right? It just won't come back anymore.
Yeah, I guess. No, but maybe it's like you got to pay a subscription for it because it's so good that you'll never have to buy another one off us. So then we won't make any money.
Oh, okay.
So our way of making money from it is that you have to like rent it off us.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you think we'll like reach our cap of like technology in our lifetime, or are we just gonna keep exponentially going further?
Surely there is no like cap.
I don't know.
There's no way there's a cap. People will go to Mars and then they'll just fucking go to Jupiter.
Oh, okay,
you know what I mean? And then they'll just go to Saturn.
But we only have like an amount of resources like, on our Earth, right? Like when we
that's what I mean. We'll just go other places and nick that.
Do they have the same amount of like stuff we have?
Probably not, but they'll have like a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, we can like a lot of it's like recyclable, right? Like, sustainable. We'll find sustainable ways.
Will we?
Yeah.
Climate crisis.
That's true. Climate change might bugger us all up. Nah, I think human condition will find a way. Surely we'll find a way.
So I've heard in apparently 50 years, if we keep on going the same path we're going, we're fucked forever.
We've been saying that for like about 20 years.
I know.
It's been 50 years my whole life.
Yeah.
The first time I heard about climate change, it was 50 years.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I think they just keep pushing it back to like then this idea of what I'm saying is like the human condition will find a way. That is such a terrible way of thinking. Because then you're just going to assume we're going to find a way, and then because everyone thinks we're going to find a way, we're not going to find one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are we actually the last generation to like be fucked or no? Like, are we like the last generation to like save the earth, or is like can the next generation save it? And we're back at the 2 a.m. podcast.
That was not saving it. I thought you were going to like just flow back into conversation. I thought we turned it off for a second, and I thought he said, "Don't worry, man." I was like, "What did you say before we turned it off?" So he was like, "Oh, I don't know." I was like, he was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna save it." And I thought you were just gonna like, you roughly knew the question, you're gonna reiterate it in a different way or something, but no, you just went, "Boo-doo, boo-doo."
I thought that's better, though, isn't it?
You went, "Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo," and welcome back. We never left. There's just a pause. You ask a question. I go, and then, ba-doo.
That's funny, if I. People are going to get so confused.
People was
Anyway, what was the question, sorry?
You asked it.
Climate change! It was climate change.
I don't know, man.
Give it up.
Yeah, you give me a new one.
The human race is going to give up.
We were getting interested with climate change there, and now I've just given up on it. I was having like interesting thoughts about it, and I don't care about it.
I've got stuff about. Alright, I want either bus driver or wisdom teeth. That's up to you, man. I've got stuff for either, I think.
Okay, you should we do bus driver?
Yes.
I think I've got more for that.
Awesome.
Hit me.
A bus driver makes £15 an hour.
I think they make more than that.
Is that actually more?
I think they make like 30.
Shit. An hour?
I'm pretty sure I heard that the other day.
Did you?
Because where did you hear it?
On the train.
From who?
Some guys overheard a conversation.
I think it's more, man.
Really?
Because I overheard a conversation. And at Tesco, when a truck driver came in,
yeah,
I was having a chat with him, and he said he makes 72 grand a year by driving a truck place to place.
Wow.
He said that's what he made last year. He said if he did, I think he said if he did like normal hours, he'd make 50, but he did like 60 hours a week or something.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, 72 grand. He said he felt terrible because you think with doctors and nurse, they go like to school for years and they're not making that much even.
Sure, man.
You know what I mean?
I think. Oh.
Is that gonna fuck it up?
It's okay. So I think as a strike, right? I saw it at Bright Hospital. A junior doctor's starting wage is £14 per hour.
That's what I mean. So if we're saying a truck driver's is, I think you said 30. That's double, man.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
So I think so obviously you're gonna become a junior doctor, become an actual doctor. You might be a junior doctor for like a year or so, and then you're still gonna work up to be a real doctor. Yeah. Even then, you're still not making like enough money. I don't think.
Yeah, that's mad. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure a bus driver I heard was about 30 as well. £30
an hour, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That's mental.
Are you gonna be a bus driver now?
I don't know.
To drive for.
Yeah, true. I don't know. It just seems like crazy to me, right? What people go like 50k in debt is roughly right for university, and then like what try to go like spend ages in like medical school. And then some fucker could just make loads of money on
that's
like,
what I mean. So this truck driver guy said he spent £1,500 getting his licence.
Oh, yeah?
And £1,500 compared to 50 grand in debt. You know what I mean? And he's making the same, if not more. Yeah. He didn't have to do all that work. Could start making it straight away.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not necessarily a fulfilling and lovely job. Yeah. And he's on the road a lot. And you know what I mean? It's probably a bit crap in a lot of ways. Yeah. But if you're young and stuff like that, you
just need money, right?
Brilliant,
and, yeah.
That is brilliant. If you're not necessarily academic and all this kind of thing.
Because what the average wage for like our age is like 30k roughly, something like that.
For an 18-year-old.
Or is it not? Was it less?
I don't think so.
Sorry, post uni. Sorry, that's what it is.
Oh, I think it's less than that.
Really, still.
Probably.
Yeah. Either way, some guy's making 70 odd, right?
I think 30k, isn't it? Isn't like 27 or something the UK average?
It might be then.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot lower than you think it is.
Right. Either way, some guy can like drive a bus, right? And I'm not saying he's like underqualified. I'm just saying maybe he's overpaid, if anything.
But is he overpaid? He's a necessary person. And will many people go, a career being a bus driver is fulfilling for me?
No, that's true.
I don't necessarily know if they would. So then is it like, we have to pay them this much because we need bus drivers, and people don't want to be bus drivers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, people want to be doctors and stuff where it's interesting and you're doing cool stuff, but they don't want to be a doctor.
No, no.
So, a bus driver. So that's why the bus driver is paid so much, because there's less people wanting to do the jobs.
That's really crazy to me though. Like, I don't know, like a doctor who like saves lives, right? Surely, like, you pay them more, right?
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, when you look at bus drivers, they're always old, aren't they? Pretty much.
Usually
fairly
I
old.
guess so. Yeah.
Actually, the one bus driver who's not old, he's brilliant. I see him all the time. I have a chat with him. He goes, "You're right, trouble, back again."
That's good.
Because he always sees me like mainly hungover or on my way for nights out and stuff.
That's sick.
So he's all like, "I haven't seen you in a while, trouble. You're all right." Love the bus drivers.
Yeah.
Or the bus driver where I fell asleep on the bus when I was like year 8.
What happened when you fell
Like
asleep?
year 9. I fell asleep on the bus on my way to school.
Yeah.
Woke up in Moulscombe.
Moulscombe?
Yeah. I think I had like an illness or something where I was just like, I was so tired constantly.
Really?
And yeah, I woke up in Moulscombe on the bus, and then I just sat on it, and I got off at Churchill in my like school uniform, year 8 me, and the bus driver went, "What are you doing here? You're meant to get off in like Lewis," because he drove me in every day. It's like, "Yeah, I fell asleep, but I don't feel well." He was like, "Oh, just stay on the bus, mate. We're gonna go round the back, and then we'll go back to."
Oh,
I went
but
back
your
to
poor
Lewis,
little ass and
then I went home.
You didn't go to school. You didn't go to school at all,
No,
then.
I was ill.
Waited. Like, oh fuck, man.
But yeah, it's quite funny. Just pretty much. Bloody Alfie keeps calling me.
What's he saying to you?
I don't know. Well, I can't hear him. I haven't answered it. I'm gonna ignore him.
That's good.
He can't be that essential. He's just finished work. There's no way he's coming out clubbing, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, bring it out, honestly.
No, it doesn't matter. He won't. Yeah, we're going clubbing tonight.
Oh,
We'll
alright.
talk about that on the next one. What happens?
That'll be good.
I reckon it'll be good. Prediction. Oh, let's have a prediction. What do you think's gonna happen?
I think you'll get with a girl and regret it in the morning.
What the hell, man? That's messed up. Why do you think that?
Because you.
That's not what I do. That's weird. People were going to listen to this,
my
maybe.
bad,
Like,
my
what?
bad,
They're
my
going to get the
bad.
wrong idea.
My bad. I think
Anyone listening, that's not what happens, like,
Sorry.
ever. That's never happened before once.
I think Aston's gonna have a really good time. He's getting a bit too drunk, but he's gonna have a really good time. And just
I don't even drink that. I won't even get a bit drunk.
everyone just chat to everyone, have a decent time, and just
Yeah, man.
and then just fuck about.
Little social butterfly.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
going to the club and just talking to you. That's the best bit about it, man. Too many people. But then also, too many people, just stay in the smoking area and don't blimmin' come inside and dance.
Well, because you're normally talking to a girl sometimes.
Oh, I'm always dancing, man. I'm always dancing.
Right, I'll make a pat. I'll dance more.
You should.
I'll dance more.
I'm busting moves in there. Yeah, going off.
We'll dance more.
Bit of the lawnmower. Yes,
Boy,
please.
oh. Alright, do you know at work, right? I've been showing all my colleagues, like, my dance moves, you know?
What dance moves?
My club dance moves, you know?
Your club dance moves are dodgy.
Oh, you know, so I was telling them, right?
You're offbeat content.
But I've been getting better on beat, you know?
Okay,
Been getting
okay.
better. I say, alright, lads, we're going to feed the birds, you know?
These are just my club moves. You're literally
no,
stole my
wait.
club moves.
And then you're going to do the salt and pepper shaker.
Salt and pepper.
So-
You've just stolen my club
No,
moves.
I've been waiting.
Feed the birds. Shoot the birds. Feed the birds. Shoot the birds.
I haven't got that one. I've got the DJ, but I got stupid DJ. And then mix up with the salt and pepper shaker.
Mate,
Mix them all together.
Your club moves are dodge, man. They're dodge.
Do you know what? I think I'm better than some people. Some people that we know
Some people are bad.
I think some people we know are quite bad at the club.
Mark's terrible, let's be real.
Oh, we can say his name.
Mark's terrible. Yeah, he's terrible.
I thought we're not naming names in this
You know
podcast
what
in
he looks
general.
like? Not in like a rude way, like he's not overweight or anything. But it's like, this is what he's trying to do. Have you seen Goonies?
I haven't actually.
You know, like the truffle.
Oh, I do know the truffle
Like where
stuff.
their
right?
arms in the air and he's just wobbling, like shaking about. Like he's not overweight, so it doesn't look like that. But that's like, it's like that movement is what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's appalling. And he just sings the wrong words. So no offense.
No, but he just opens and closes his mouth.
Yeah. But his club moves do need some work.
We'll learn that.
And then some people don't really commit enough.
No.
I think my club moves are good, man.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of compliments on my
Have
penis.
you now?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I
I can dance, man.
I don't know if you can though.
I can dance.
I really want to like, if there's like a big club, right, like a big open space, I really want to try like one of those like dance moves we like on TikTok. The TikTok like two people dance moves.
You don't do that in the club. That's more like at a festival.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Weddings.
Oh, at the festival, some guy, right? His mates just standing. They're standing facing each other.
Oh yeah.
One kid runs in the middle of the mosh pit, jumps. His groin like hits this kid in the face. Like literally, he gets that much height that he's like horizontal.
Yeah.
And his groin hits him in the face. And then this kid like falls back into a crab.
What?
And is like catches him, and the kid's just like ends up standing up, and the other kid's like in a crab.
How did he
with
manage
his
to
like
do it?
bollocks on his chin?
How did he do that?
It's mental. It was mad. Like way more impressive. You know, people go in and do like flips and stuff all the
yeah.
time. This was way more impressive than any of that. And they were just two like little skinny like dudes as well. They weren't like
My man went into
athletic or anything. Nah, they were. It was ridiculous.
But held his whole entire body weight of his bollocks.
Yeah. It was like it was like they were just like little like sesh heads or something, you know what I mean? They weren't like buff or athletic. But they just clearly had that technique down. Like, they probably looked pretty like off their head as well.
Yeah.
They were just perfect, like literally
That's
perfect, man. It was mad. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Right, anything else to say? I think we should wrap up in a minute. Go out, have some prees. I bought some drinks already.
Oh, love that. Alright, I want to do my bit. It's a 1 year.
Yeah, I really don't. When you said like, so you said every ep we do like 8 before I go. We do like at the end we'll do like for 1 year time. What's this? In 2 years time. This is my message to you. In 3 years' time, this is my message to you, like our future self.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know what to say to myself. Use me. But I'll do it because I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, mine aren't going to be like deep or impressive.
Well, I'll start and see if you can follow one.
Why? Is it better to start or to follow?
You can do
either.
I want to
follow. You start.
Well, if I show you up for a second time, yeah.
That's fine. You do it.
Okay. Hello, Future Max. How you doing? So, you've hopefully at this point finished the whole entire course of the map, which is pretty cool. Aston might be back in the UK, or he might still be in Australia, or wherever the fuck he is.
You never know.
Never know. I reckon at this point you have no idea what you're doing in life, but do things which you can improve on every single day. Keep on going, things you want to do, and keep on learning and be adventurous. That's the message to Max. We're gonna go fast then.
Good on you, mate. Go, Max.
Thank you, appreciate
Sort it out.
Yes, mate.
You're right, mate. How was Australia and Vietnam and Indonesia and that? Did you die?
No, I didn't die, man.
Hopefully not. Otherwise, don't know how you're listening to this. God, see, it is difficult, isn't it? Pretty much, mate. I'm just saying, like, you've had a brilliant gap year, hopefully. Travelled around to loads of different places. Had a good time. Now's the time to, do some shit. Maybe knock it down a little bit more. I don't know. Hopefully you're doing uni somewhere. Possibly. That's what currently me's like, maybe I'll do. But even now, I'm not that certain. So if you don't worry about it. I was never that in on the idea. But hopefully you're not just sitting about working at Tesco. That's what I'm going to say. If you're sitting about just working at Tesco, doing nothing. Like, if you're saving up for something, fine. But if you're just working with no end in sight, pull your finger out your bumhole, mate. Pull your finger. But if you're not doing that, fuck yes, go you. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you're doing something where you're building on it, you're feeling good, life's going well, staying in shape, staying healthy, all of that. Good on you, mate. Sort yourself out. Keep going that way. So 1 year's time. That's my message for you.
Lovely. I like the message.
Thank you.
I
didn't think it was bad.
No, it was alright. Can I get an outro? And then whatever you do now is gonna be the outro forever.
Alright.
We can alternate.
I've got an outro.
But I'm the intro guy.
See, this is what I heard this song today.
Yeah.
At Tesco, like over the thing, and I thought this would be a really good like intro / outro like kind of thing.
Okay.
Do you know the song that's like Thank you for being a friend.
I do actually.
And it's like, if you invited everyone to a party or something, you would see the biggest present would be from me.
Thank you for being...
Wait. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the note attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.